What is going on, guys? The only Grizzy here, back again. Gonna be confirming to you today that the magic spot glitch is still working. So I'm here at Eclipse Towers. I have my garages filled. I have two apartments here in Eclipse Towers on this character. Both garages are filled up with cars, and then I do have a garage that has a motorcycle in it that we're gonna need here in a bit. As well as you want to have all your bike racks filled up with Scorchers, and then you want to have at least one BMX bike that's in the same garage that we're starting with. So we're doing the same deal as last time. We're just going up the strip, find a prostitute, we're going to pick her up, go block off both the doors of this car, and actually use her to get that BMX bike in our car slot. Alright, so we got this alleyway, which is why I love the Eclipse Towers location, because you have a nice spot you can block off both the doors on this trash can here. But all you want to do is get them both blocked off, fire a shot, and then exit the car. So you fire that single shot and then hop out. The prostitute will actually stay in the car, but she'll be scared. And all we can do is we can just run up the street here, start an MC, and call out that bike that we have sitting in that garage there. Okay, so I use the bagger, and you see it again, it won't pop up, so we can just go back in that garage that the bagger came from, and we're gonna pull out that BMX bike. So I have 3 here. I'm just gonna pick the green one. Doesn't really matter what color, because it's gonna just end up on the bike rack anyway. But you just kill the prostitute, you'll see your car disappear. Make sure you don't get off the bike during this time though, you can mess it up. And we'll just drive back into the same garage. Now what you're gonna see is the BMX bike actually went over the motorcycle. So now we have that part done. We can move on. I'm actually gonna order all the Scorchers and make sure that every bike rack in every apartment I own is filled up with Scorchers. And you're going to want to do the same thing. Every apartment. Doesn't matter if you're not using them for this glitch. You just want to make sure that they are all filled up. Alright, and I'll be right back with you when they come. Alright. So we got all our Scorchers. All our racks are filled up with them. We can actually go ahead and continue. So what we're going to do is we're going to get up on the BMX bike, drive it out of the garage, and drive it into our next garage. So I'm just using my 2 Eclipse Towers apartment here, which you can really use any, it's not specific. But you're just going to drive in. I'm going to pick my second garage, and it'll say it's full, so I'm going to accept that and replace one of these Scorchers. Now, after you use one of these Scorcher spots in this garage, leave the BMX bike there, because that spot cannot be used to make a magic slot again, right? So you can only get, as far as the bike racks go, you only get 1 magic spot per bike spot, if that makes sense. So then we're just going to grab a streetcar and go back to that first garage, and we're actually going to push it to the Scorcher that got pushed here. Now, that car should be a magic spot. As long as that was a fresh bike rack, you brought it over here, that car should be a functioning magic spot. So all we're going to do is we're going to call a car from our arena and drive it in here to push that car over to our arena. I do prefer pushing the magic spots around. I have had magic spots disappear on me, like just completely gone. So it is something to watch out for. Here's our car, so we're just gonna pop it right in there, and then we can head over to the arena. But first, we'll actually want to buy an Issy Classic. So I'll go do that after I force a save, because Rockstar is always having server issues. There we go. Alright. So order your Issy, and you're just gonna make sure you order it over the car that you just made your magic spot. We're gonna teleport right on down there. Alright, so we're here at our arena. Our Issy just got delivered over our magic spot. So what we can do, I'm gonna go ahead and save again using the outfit trick, and I'm gonna pull this thing right into the workshop. Alright, again, same thing as before. We're upgrading it to the Future Shock version, and then immediately disconnecting our internet. Now, you can achieve the same effect by like opening up YouTube, letting it open for 3 seconds, and then coming back to the game. But the internet disconnect is a lot more consistent, so that's what I've been using. So we're gonna go ahead and purchase it, and then disconnect. And we can just go back on to story mode, and then come back online. I'm gonna go to an invite only this time. Alright, so now we can go ahead, go outside, and actually call for this car. So if it is a working magic spot, when you just did that, your interior is gonna go secret gold. You're gonna get that secret gold interior. Alright, so just call for that Issy, or if your spawn location was on last location or something, it might even be next to you. Should have the interior. And right here we see ours does. Right. So that's the test right there. If you got the secret gold interior, congratulations, you got yourself a working magic slot. Now, if you want to use this to get a blank plate, we can do that right now. So all I'm actually gonna do is close out of my whole GTA app, close it out, and reopen it, load into story mode, and then come to a new invite only session. Alright, so here I am in my new session, completely closed out of the game and restarted it. So when we actually go to the arena and we drive out in that Issy, the plate is going to go blank. And I'll show you that here once we get inside. Alright, so go ahead, just get in and drive it straight out, and you're gonna see our plate go blank right there. So again, it's the same thing. This is nothing has changed. It's all still working. So you're just going to drive it down to the mod shop and actually make a change so that it saves it with the blank plate, because if you put it back into your arena right now, it's actually gonna flip to a different number plate. It's gonna be a new plate. So you want to save it so that you keep your blank plate. Now, what you can do, what I originally was doing, is you can flip your color sets onto this Issy by merging it. So whatever, if you have your unselected paints with your unselected wheels, you can transfer that all over to the Issy, and actually save that on the Issy. That's the only thing that saves is the colors, and all the mods will revert back to stock. But you can save those color sets, and then obviously make the plate blank, and then go ahead and merge that to your other cars. So now you got your unselected color sets with your blank plate. Now obviously, when we get around to flipping like Yanktons to go blank, you do need to do the facility dupe for that, because the Yanktons won't save onto this Issy for this way of getting the blank plates. You won't be able to get a blank Yankton using this method. But here we are, so we're just going to force a save, leave the Issy in the workshop, and we could go ahead and get ourselves glitched out and merge to our heart's desires there. But I'm not going to do that. This is the end of the video. It's been long enough. So I'm actually going to head out. Like I always say, if you guys do have any questions, go ahead, leave a comment. I'll get back to you and you can see what's going on your end if you're having issues with it. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna see y'all later. This is Grizzy signing off. Thank you for watching. Remember, if I did help you out, please do like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I'm gonna try to keeping up with the updates and making sure you know what works and doesn't work. And I will see you guys later.
Nigga been drinking. If you with the squad, I give you my heart, little nigga, I mean it. I was fighting some demons in the field, bitch, I'm deep in. I was raised in the deep end. I know niggas be sinking. Take your bitch and go deep in, but I give her back while you tweaking. Come around with that rah-rah, we leave you dead on the cement. With the game, we ain't playing fair. Matter of fact.